Back here for Game 2 of a best of 3 between ASCHB and Not Today.
Radiant team ban.
Faceless Void.
Dire team pick.
An interesting finish to the last game, as Vengus dropped his Divine Rapier, died to what looked like they had the game, but everybody on ASCHB had buyback, and they all bought back at the same time, getting the kills they needed on Not Today, picking up the Divine Rapier on the Spectre, which was played by Sean Carter, and got the kills they needed. They ended up taking that game after a huge turnaround on those buybacks. So now we come to this Game 2. Nature's Prophet, Void getting picked up by ASCHB. Nature's Prophet getting picked up last game by Husky. Void new here. Invoker picked up this time on Not Today and the Witch Doctor. So two that were played by ASCHB are going to be picked up here by Not Today. So it looks like Void is going to be your safe lane farmer unless Nature's Prophet goes into the jungle, which is not unlikely here with this lineup so far.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
So Void, Prophet, Invoker, Witch Doctor, the bands here, Earth Spirit, Lone Druid, Enchantress, Lich, Phoenix, OD, Death Prophet, and Gyrocopter coming out. Take a look at this squad right now for Not Today. Gonna need themselves an off-laner, safe lane farmer, and another support. They do have a good lockdown from the Coconut and the ult from Witch Doctor. Sven is gonna be their one pick, picked up way early in this draft.
Seconds remaining.
So now you got this one from Sven. Invoker going to be sitting in the mid lane. And Witch Doctor in that safe lane. And now ASCHB look to counter that. Right now they do have the Chronosphere, which is a good counter to Sven. I would maybe expect Not Today to pick up Avenge to counter that Chronosphere, swap him back out, and keep him alive, but we'll see what happens. Witch Doctor is the one who does have the ulti there, so he might be able to throw that if anybody does fall in a Chronosphere on the side of Not Today. But we see what's going on here. ASCHB taking a long time for this next pick. They still need a mid-hero. And up against an Invoker, it's going to be interesting. Maybe they pick up Windrunner. Make that their last farmer. That would put Faceless Void into the safe lane, and Nature's Prophet into the off lane, Windrunner into the mid lane, and then two supports.
Radiant team pick.
So they pick up a Jakiro. Interesting support pick here. Not really seen too much. The Ice Path always good. The Macropyre hard to land. But with that Sprout, it might be a little easier to burn someone down if they trap someone in there. Or if somebody's in the Chronosphere, you put that Macropyre on that person and add a little more damage. And use that Ice Path to get some lockdown. You get the Ice Path on them, the Sprout on with the Nature's Prophet. Then the Void comes in, beats them down, and cleans up. So not today. They're looking for their offlaner. They're looking for their second support. They have a stun from Sven. They have a stun from Witch Doctor, and they have Cold Snap from Invoker. But they go with another stun and a nuke here from Lion. So Lion played well. Jericho played a good Lion last game. It was pretty impressive. Has the stun, has the Hex, has the nuke damage. And he'll be looking to repeat here. Maybe die a little less and do a little bit better. Get their team the win. So Invoker gonna be played by Travis Scott. Most likely he was the mid laner last time. Sark gonna be the #1 pick here. So, So it does look like it's gonna continue to be a Nature's Prophet in the offlane, Void in the... No. It's gotta be Prophet in the jungle, Void in the offlane, Slark in the safe lane, Jakiro supporting, or maybe even going mid here. I just don't even know at this point. Disruptor and Darkseer getting banned out here. Not today. Do need their offlaner. Maybe a Tide does come out for them. Position 3 Tide gets that Ravage off. Opens up a lot of time for not today to do a lot.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Going to reserve time here, and with that Tide, you have a lot of lockdown. You've got the Coconut, you've got the Stormhammer, you've got the Spike, you've got Cold Snap. That's not a stun, but does get the job done. And then you'd have Tide coming in with a Ravage. Going in that off lane up against what would be a Void would be an interesting lane. He probably wouldn't lose unless there was a Jakiro and a Prophet really coming in, and they could. They definitely have the potential to, but with that Kraken shell, it'll be hard to bring him down. So this final pick comes in. It is Beastmaster. Gonna have that Primal Roar, so they do have a lot of lockdown here. And a little bit of pushing potential with that Beastmaster. And Zeus getting picked up here for the mid lane. So it's gonna be Zeus in the mid lane, Sark in the safe lane, carry lane. Has gonna be on that Nature's Prophet, most likely in the jungle. Husky on that Void in the off lane, and Jakiro gonna be your support roamer. This could turn into a support Zeus that's in the mid lane to help out with Jakiro. And you've got Beastmaster. Beastmaster in the off lane, Invoker mid, Sven in the safe lane with Lion and Witch Doctor. So a lot of kill potential there in that safe lane with Lion, Witch Doctor, Sven. That's 3 stuns. So it's going to be an interesting battle here.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle.
So here we go early on in this game. I am a little distracted at the moment. And all 5 making their way down for ASCHB. There is smoke on Has, so they might be looking for something, and they are going to run into the team. They are going to run into Not Today. No smoke has been popped yet. They will just run into Not Today, and now he makes a big turn the other way. Nobody going in. Meanwhile, Beastmaster up top getting an easy bounty.
30 seconds to battle.
Dual Breath picked up from Jakiro, so no Ice Path just yet. Jericho, Nightmare, and Vangus are looking for a kill, but ASCHB will move their way up top. Husky. Not going to get spotted out here.
The battle begins.
Meanwhile, Zeus looking for this bounty rune. Not going to find it. Now he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Tapita getting about half health here, but will be able to find his way out.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And just like that, Courier is killed, sniped here from Haz. Gonna find himself TPing into the base and TPing out. So mid, Travis Scott and the Invoker, like I said, Zeus in there as well. Gonna have the advantage with that bottle. And up top, you've got Tapita here up against Sean Carter. Gonna be an interesting lane. Sean Carter has a lot of sustainability here. Meanwhile, we've got Finger Telescope here as well. Dual Breath used, and why not? Finger Telescope getting hit here by both these boars. Pretty hard. Don't have to back up. Meanwhile, you've got Jungling Nature's Prophet. Ancient's Nature's Prophet. An interesting move. Jericho and Nightmare maybe looking for a kill on Husky with Vangus. He doesn't have enough mana for that stun. And now, ooh, getting pushed back. Just enough for that time walk. Not anymore. He's going to have to back up and leave. So Travis Scott moves in here. Still no bottle, no courier for another 30 seconds. If he goes bottle, he might even just switch it up. And go straight Midas. I doubt it. But hey, we'll see. This mid lane, Travis Scott gonna get sprouted up here. He's gonna try and find his way out. He's gonna get first blood before he goes down. Haz trying to do all he can. The Sunstrike comes out. Not gonna be enough on Haz. Nightmare now trying to get himself healed up as Haz is doing a lot of damage here. Tries to get the treants, now eats himself a tango, and he's gonna continue to back up here. Find his way out. Haz now has to walk back. Does not have teleport for another 30 seconds, so nothing really gonna happen to him. He's not gonna be got on from this bottom lane. Here comes the TP in from Travis Scott. Gets himself first blood. Does die. But it looks like he bought out. Gets himself boots. So the pounce does land. PETA is getting hit here. With that coconut coming in, Nightmare is going to get himself a little too far forward and get hit with this liquid fire. They are keeping Husky from doing just about anything with his mana always low.
Forget it.
Well, Travis Scott getting a little too greedy here. Does find himself with Haz, and now trying to get the kill is Haz. The TP is coming in here from Nightmare. Does get the coconut off, but nothing will come of it except a save on his teammate Travis Scott. That'll be about it.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Not enough for a time walk out. Here comes the stun. Not doing a lot of damage on Husky, but he's going to eat that magic wand ticks to get himself some health back. Now sprouted up is Travis Scott. He's going to get low. Does get the kill before he goes down. And again, splitting 1 and 1. Whenever there's action, Nightmare's here. Just a bit late, though. Sprouted up is Nightmare. Lightning Strike trying to use that heal is getting really low and he's going to fall. Meanwhile, the Sunstrike does hit. The Ice Path is there and he's going to get another kill. Travis Scott taking out this Zeus once more.
Was scarcely worth my notice.
Steal your face.
So now top Dark Pack is used, and now he's going to get pounced on. Tapita getting a little low here. Going to have to be careful. Liquid Fire does come in, but not doing enough. And now here come the Whirling Axes. Still not enough here, as Tapita does survive. Now Haz is there looking for that Sprout. Does get it. But Iron Talon is used, and he will find his way out. So now the Tier 1 getting sieged up here by ASCHB.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Nightmare uses that stun.
Not
Pizza
today.
is delicious. I know that sounds like I'm eating, because I am. I'm very unprofessional, still better than Shanghai. So, Jericho's in here 0-0, does have his boots though. Vangus in here with the Helm of the Dominator early on, and those boots. This stack is going to come with 3 in that Greater Cleave. It looks like Vangus is going to be able to just clean this up real fast. Whew. And Husky is there. Does have enough mana to just time walk out if he needed to. But nothing will come of it. Ulti used here by Zeus. Gonna grab Beastmaster, but not before... Actually, yes, before he gets the kill on Sean Carter. So, I think more of... God damn it. More of a prized kill there for Not Today. But meanwhile, on the bottom lane... Well, Chrono is used to grab themselves a kill on Jericho. So not huge bounty,
Time is money.
but enough to get themselves some gold. Early net worth has us at even. Power Tread's on the way for Vangus up next. Dominated creep here. Not even gonna bother with it. And now he's working on Husky, getting a couple hits in here. Now here comes the TP. Oh jeez, Haz is gonna come in here. The Lightning Strike as well. One more hit. And down goes Vangus, getting a little too comfortable there. Jericho with no stun. Trying to find his way out. Does use that magic stick. Walks his way into the jungle. Whew. Ravage there with his stun. Meanwhile, hexed up is Husky. They're having such a problem taking him out. Husky now just has enough for that time walk. He's trying to get himself some time. No, not enough. And just like that, Husky goes down. But behind him, Nightmare and Tapita do clean up on the Zeus.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, top tower goes down. Sean Carter getting credit for it. Has himself about 1,200 gold here. Has Elven's skin
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
here. Maybe looking towards a Yasha.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tapita in with that Primal Roar. Does get the Sunstrike down on Zeus, and he goes down. Now Husky is there. Has Chronosphere in a second, but not going to go in on it. Now Tapita's going to try and make his way out. The Chronosphere just hits on Tapita. Now he's getting real low here. He is eating a lot of those shots. It may not be enough. And now the Boar is used on Husky. The Time Walk is there, and he's going to find himself a kill. Meanwhile, it looks like Travis Scott might have found himself out of position here. Does get the tower, so it's not going to be hitting him. And now the Dust is used. Travis Scott's still trying to get away here. There is 3 on him. Here comes the Time Walk. Husky first hit bash into that Sprout. Now the ulti from Zeus and the kill by Sean Carter.
I'll take that. Haste!
Has is there again. Gets those Treants up. Sprouts up. Husky. Actually, the wrong person. Has going to get stunned up here. Now the Courier trying to run away from all these enemies. Has getting real low here. Going to fall to Nightmare. And here comes Vangus. As he won't find anybody just yet. Drop my phone. Okay. So Vangus a little far forward here. No Ice Path just yet on Jakiro. About to hit level 6, so Sprout into Macro Pyre might be seen here. Actually, no. Ice Path taken. So Zeus pretty poor here, sitting in the 4th lowest position in the net worth. Just above the Witch Doctor, getting pinged out here. Finger pinging some people out. And Haz is there, maybe to find out if Jericho can die, but here comes the Chrono on 2, ulti used from Zeus. Down goes Jericho, and now they work on Travis Scott. He does get dusted up really quick, and now he's trying to work his way on Husky, not doing enough damage. Trying to get those blocks with those Forge Spirits, and he will successfully find his way out. You know, Tapita is coming up here.
Money changes hands.
So, Zeus does get that ward, but at what cost? Nightmare does get the stun and the ulti, and he's going to get a full kill there now. Sean Carter gets the return kill on Nightmare, uses his ulti. Now he's got that knife in his mouth, keeps walking, trying to kill Jericho. Does get a couple hits in there. Now he's going to be hexed up. Jericho going to try and run away. Gets pounced on. Not going to hit, but Jericho's still going to fall here. Now Haz getting a little low. Lightning strike in from Zeus.
I'll just set you free.
And that looks like the end of that engage. Oof, but Sean Carter looking for the high ground pounce. Or just a little creep kill. So Shadowblade getting worked on here from Sean Carter, and now Aether Lens gets picked up on Zeus.
Time is money.
Dire's top tower is under Dire's top tower is under attack.
So not today, leading the net worth by a little bit, not too much here. They do lead with the Invoker and Vangus. Travis Scott and Vangus in the lead here in the top 2 spots. They have a tier 1 to take. Meanwhile, Nightmare, he's going to get hit up, going to try and survive as long as he can, but he's going to get blown up here by Jakiro.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Actually, a stack comes from that.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So here comes the Chronosphere on Travis Scott. Not going to be a lot of damage here. Here comes the ulti from Zeus, Sean Carter, Husky, and Haz are all there. So they clean themselves up a kill. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they are going to grab themselves a return kill on Zeus. The stun does come out on Finger Telescope, and he's going to fall as well. So 2 kills going the way of Not Today. So I would think Vangus wants to work on this Ancient stack now that's been spotted out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Travis Scott and Vangus back up to that top lane. Still looking to take out that tier 1 tower, even though it didn't work.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top
They
tower
do
is
grab it.
falling.
Travis Scott gets the credit for the kill. Now they continue to push.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Sean Carter working on this bottom tower. He's going to take it uncontested here.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under
Not
attack.
really much doing as tier 2 getting taken by Not Today also.
Structures are fortified. Dire's top tower
So they
is
grab
under
tier
attack.
1, they grab tier 2 uncontested. Meanwhile, this mid tower, the TP does come in from Nightmare. Going to be looking to get himself a stun, but won't find it. The following up TPs are very slow there. Now bottom is going to be taken a little bit, and here comes the big man Vangus.
Killing spree.
Now in that mid lane, down goes Jakiro. So I was too busy looking at Sven. So ulti used by Zeus. Ulti used by Sven. He's going to try and take out this Ancient camp as quick as he can. He's doing a really good job at it. It's given him so much gold. He's now up to 3,200 here. Just like that. Meanwhile, in comes Sean Carter on Tapita, not really doing too much. Tapita trying to get out. Here comes the Sunstrike. The stun's there, and down goes Sean Carter. The Chronosphere on 3. Now Husky trying to clean up. Tapita is still up. He's going to fall. But now Husky getting hexed up here. He's getting his mana taken. He time walks out, but he's not going to be getting far for too long. Meanwhile, Vangus trying to do all he can. Tries to get some hits here on Finger Telescope. He does get the kill. Meanwhile, on the back end, Jericho does go down, as well as Zeus going down to Travis Scott.
Middle tower has fallen.
And to take another Ancient camp is Vangus with 3,600 gold. Just about 4,000 gold for the big man. So Shadow Blade here on Slark. BKB full BKB picked up here on the big man Vangus. Has sitting here, he's got himself a Shadow Blade as well, has himself Dust, Iron Talon, Phase Boots, and Drums. Well, this Zeus, no Talisman, Boots, and an Aether Lens. Not really too much on the side of ASCHB. Jericho spots out Sean Carter. Sean Carter goes back in, but he doesn't see that Vangus is there! Stun misses from Jericho, and they're just going to let him get away as they start to work on this Roche. So they definitely know here. Sean Carter is there, misses the pounce, now comes in. Travis Scott going to hit him. Jericho going to get the stun. The ulti does come out, and now Jericho's going to fall. Meanwhile, Sean Carter falls, and now it's Vangus who's stuck in the trees from Haz, and the Chronosphere on Travis Scott and Tapita. Nothing that Vangus can do, but this Witch Doctor ulti is going to work. 3 down on the side of ASCHB, and now Zeus trying to make his way out of there. Tapita trying to get healed up from Nightmare, and they're going to try and make the move onto Zeus. The stun is there in 3 seconds. He's only delaying the inevitable as he does get stunned up here, and now he's going to get worked on, stunned up again, and killed by Nightmare.
Oh, don't worry. You're not contagious.
Tapita back to base. Vangus going to push this wave and try and grab himself some more gold and that tier 2. Didn't even pop that BKB in the fight. Roche still up though. They kind of just forgot about it. Sitting there with less than half health.
Is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Jericho gets the stun on Husky. Haz and Husky now in a little bit of trouble here. His Nightmare is there, so is Vangus. The stun comes out, hits Haz, hits Husky, and they're both trying to run away. Here comes the Sunstrike, gonna get the kill, and now can they get the kill on Haz? They do get the Cold Snap, and that's gonna be 2. Travis Scott grabbing himself a double kill here, and a whole bunch of gold. Now, Roche? Roche, guys, you want a Roche? Anybody? Show that fight recap. Gonna be just about 2,000 gold going the way of Not Today, as they now have the lead by just about 10,000 here. Gonna be more with this Aegis climb.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So here comes the Yules, here comes the Stun Strike, here comes the Meatball. Travis Scott gets another kill on Sean Carter. Now they continue to run for Haz, but he's going to Shadow Blade his way out of there.
Of the wood.
Nightmare gonna spot out Finger Telescope, but maybe they get a little too aggressive here. The stun does come out, but does not bounce to anybody else. Jericho gets the stun on that creep camp with Treants in it. Now here comes the bird. Finger Telescope, Sweatpants, and Sean Carter all moving in here. The pounce misses. Nightmare is still getting got on. Not enough. Meanwhile, up here, Travis Scott going to grab himself a double kill on Haz and Finger Telescope with that Sunstrike Meatball and Deafening Blast combo. So just really moving up here. Has more farm than his Sven. Sven not too far behind.
Middle tower has fallen.
Doing pretty well here himself. They do grab this tier 2 tower, start working on this tier 3 mid. Actually, TP bottom. Travis Scott gonna push out this bottom lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So, not today, continue to move up. Try to siege this tier 3 bottom. Sean Carter spots out to PETA. Maybe looking for a pounce here, not the greatest idea.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's
Fortification
top
gets
tower is
forced
under
out
attack.
here, not today. Still looking for a kill, but they're gonna back out here.
Structures are fortified.
As Haz is still pushing this top lane. Here comes the Sunstrike Meatball Deafening Blast combo, and boom! Just like that, you are dead, sir. Meanwhile, Sven taking out that Faceless Void as I have a misstep in camera. The killing spree does come out. He's a little farther forward than I anticipated with my camera. Here comes the stun. Sean Carter actually going to get saved by the Ice Path now. A little too far forward is Vangus, but he does have that Aegis, and that will get popped as this tier 3 does go down. My camera work uncanny, apparently. So Sean Carter going in on the back end. He's going to be found out. He's going to die. 7 seconds on the sidelines. No buyback. I work on taking this bottom racks.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Warcry used. Travis Scott moves forward. Nothing doing there. They take this bottom lane of racks and start moving towards the mid lane.
Dire's bottom barracks have fallen.
Oh, Jericho misses the stun on Husky. Does get the Hex here, though, and he's trying to TP out. Now he stops the TP. Gets lightning struck here, and here comes the... Woo! Looked like the combo there from Travis Scott. Not going to be enough. Invoker does get the kill on Zeus, though. Zeus is going to fall to the Lion. Now Travis Scott getting locked up here. He's going to get really low. He's going to try and find his way out, but he doesn't. 1,800 gold going the way of Jakiro.
Regeneration.
Meanwhile, Haz trying to get out here. He's actually going to get out. Look at that, 100 gold.
Gasket!
So, Vangus with this Moon Shard. We take a look at Sean Carter. He's still working on the Sanjin Yasha here with that Shadow Blade. Take a look at the Zeus who has Veil and Aether Lens. Not much else. The Ags picked up here on Husky. Gonna have that Chronosphere every minute. And Jakiro here with the Mech and Tranquils. Not too much. Has going to be working on the Axe. Smoke used here on PETA and Jericho. Here comes the Warcry. Going to be looking for a blink stun in. And here comes the Primal Roar on Sean Carter. They're going to get the meatball and the kill there on Sean Carter. Meanwhile, on the back end, it's Chronosphere on 2. Here comes the damage in that Macro Pyre. Down goes Zeus. Down goes Lion. Down goes Sven, and now Travis Scott gonna try and run away as Tapita is there as well. Gem on the table. Back in is Travis Scott, gonna try and get that EMP tornado combo off. Not gonna be enough. They're looking to reinitiate here as they do find Husky. They're under ward vision, so they're completely seen. So, Soul Booster picked up here by Travis Scott. Maybe looking to get himself an Octarine Core. Sunstrike comes out. Not going to be enough. The Primal Roar is used on Husky, and he's going to fall with the ulti from Witch Doctor coming in as well. Travis Scott moving up now. The Pounce out. Here's Sean Carter, and he's going to find his way out. It's 60 seconds on the sideline for Void. Husky down for quite some time here as they want to continue to push this. In comes the Sven, and here comes your damage. Stun comes out on Finger Telescope, trying to do a lot of damage. BKB is popped. They're going to continue to hit away at him. One more hit on Finger Telescope, and he does get the kill. Now he uses his ulti. God's Strength is used as he starts to swing at this tower that is now Glyph. Veil popped. Going to hit a couple players on the side of Not Today. Gem is on the table. Nobody there to pick it up. Octarine Core picked up, invoking every 2 seconds. Now Travis Scott trying to do all he can. Do get this tier 3 top. Continue to work on these racks. Do get the stun on the Zeus. The Hex is there on Haz. Now Sean Carter is going to try and look for the way in. Jericho getting hit up here. Now with the Tornado, the EMP, the Chronosphere on 2. Sean Carter, however, walks in. Jericho going to fall. Travis Scott going to have a chance to get out here. He does get used up by himself. He walks his way out. The Sprout misses. He's just going to ghost walk his way out. Finger Telescope gonna get hit here with the Deafening Blast. Travis Scott is actually gonna get Veils up here. He's gonna get put into the Sprout. He's getting really low here, gonna fall. Zeus does take him out. Now Husky getting worked on here. The Chronosphere does come out. The BKB is popped by Vengus. He's not taking that much damage. Here comes the ulti from Nightmare, doing a little bit of damage. Husky's gonna fall. God's Strength is used. Sean Carter trying to do all he can. Tapita is gonna fall here as well, so it's 2 on the sidelines. And Sean Carter actually gonna disconnect as Nightmare tries to make his way out. So finds his way out is Nightmare. 2 down for the side of Not Today. But still this net worth 20,000 in their favor. Jericho a little far out here. Here comes the stun. Not going to be enough. Hexed up and dead is Jericho.
The lion's heart.
He also has no buyback.
Let's get faster now.
So the stun comes out here on Sean Carter. Here comes the Sunstrike. It's actually going to miss, but it's not going to even be needed. As they haste an Arcane Rune here on Sven. It's going to be all he needs. God's Strength used as well, and now he's going to work his way towards Roche. Start hitting away here with that Moon Shard, Sanjinyasha, Helmet of the Dominator, BKB, oof, Boots of Travel, and Blink.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Tornado used here. Going to catch out Haz, who is sprouted, but he's not going to be able to get away from this one. Oh, whoa. Hello. I stand 100% corrected. Thought he was definitely dead there. Well, look at me not knowing everything, as is tradition. So Travis Scott, Jericho, and Nightmare are going to push this lane with Vengus, and now they're going to move in here. Jericho looking for the stun. They're trying to get this second part of Rax. Travis Scott comes in, does get the Tornado on one. The EMP to follow is going to take away all of Zeus's mana. Here comes the Sprout on Vengus. Still not enough here. Primal Roar is up. Tapia getting a little too far in. He's going to find himself dying. Husky, meanwhile, goes down. The Sprout does miss. The BKB is there. Tornadoed up is Finger. Going to use that mech. And now they're working to try and get some kills here on Not Today, as the buyback is there from Husky. He doesn't have the time walk. Now he's going to get hexed up. Now Sean Carter and Zeus are in there. Jericho getting real low here. Stun does come in, and Husky is low. Stun again from Nightmare. Here comes the ulti. Gonna hit away at nobody now. Chronosphere is used. Travis Scott getting hit up. It's not gonna be enough. He blinks his way out. Vengus is doing a lot of damage here. Now Haz trying to do all he can. The Tornado is used. The EMP to follow, and now Haz in a bit of trouble. He's still in this ice path. Ice Wall is gonna make him. Ooh, he's actually gonna be behind the lines. Meanwhile, the Sunstrike does come down. Finger Telescope gonna get hit by the Deafening Blast. Gonna get fingered down here. He's the one who dies. The gem on the table. The buyback is there. This is how Not Today lost last time, but they don't have a Divine Rapier to give back this time. Now they all start to back up as everybody's still up on the side of ASCHB.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tornado EMP, no more mana on Sean Carter, so Travis Scott might take a second look at this and want to go in. But he's going to stay back there. So smoke is used on all 5 here. No ward in sight. They're going to be looking to get a pick off here. There is 3 towards the mid lane, but they look to say they want to go through the jungle. And they do. Now they're going to come up around mid. They are yet to spot anybody out, but there is Tapita. He's going to blink away. Now comes Travis Scott. He uses the tornado, doesn't hit anybody. The Zeus ult is used. Here comes the Chronosphere, does hit on only Travis Scott. Meanwhile, Zeus is getting cleaned up by the God Strength of your Sven. Bang is doing a lot of work here. One more hit does hit out. Finger Telescope, and 4 will go down for the side of ASCHB, and good game called. We're going to a game 3. And there's the last kill, just for good measure. Game 2 being won by Not Today. ASCHB getting destroyed here. 40 minutes in, 42-28. Not Today taking the win. Standouts are really Travis Scott there and Sven doing a pretty good job. Everybody overall doing a really good job on Not Today to keep that victory alive, and we'll be going to a Game 3 soon. Just stay with me. I'm here on Twitter at bcom92 and on Twitch at twitch.tv/gamingforgelt if you want to join me in the Twitch chat. We'll be back with Game 3 in just a moment.